Welcome back, subscribers. It's your girl Nisee J, and today is episode 2 of supporting local artists. Now, if you love Adele, Jill Scott, Amy Winehouse, Erykah Badu, gospel, then you're going to love today's artist, Shelby Sol. Now, Shelby was born in Valdosta, Georgia as a military brat, but she considers herself to be a Tampa artist because she's lived there the past several years. She started taking piano lessons at the age of 6, and I remember this because her family lived across the street from mine. She and my sister are about the same age, so whenever my sister would go across the street but would come back empty-handed, I knew Shelby was busy with her piano lessons, and boy did it pay off. She began playing the guitar at the age of 17, which led to songwriting. But if you think she should start playing the guitar again at her shows, leave these emojis in the comments and let's encourage her. She's been singing publicly since high school, and she gets her singing talent from her mom's side of the family, and I have proof of that. Her mom dropped these albums in 2000 and 2002, and she signed them for us. May the good Lord continuously bless all of you. And we used to bump these CDs in our 1990 red Caravan. So adding her daughter's EP to this collection is just amazing. So yes, although Shelby is a great singer, she reluctantly attended a performing arts high school because she dreaded the weekly requirement, which is singing a solo in front of your peers. But going through that painful experience helped her become the well-rounded artist she is today. She didn't find her voice until she took a musical theater class. That class helped her to find what music was best for her sound and personality. In college, her gospel choir members introduced her to even more great artists and music. And this caused her singing and musical style to evolve even more. And this is the part I really love. After she decided to walk in her calling, everything started falling into place for her. Almost right away, she joined a group called Venus Blue.
Girl, you know you got that black girl magic.
So please show your support and check them out. She feels that there is a calling on her life through music, but she was unsure of this calling because her music wasn't gospel. But through the encouragement from her family, she realized that ministry is a spiritual relationship and not a religious one, and that ministry can be done in many different ways. So every time someone walks up to her and expresses the experience they feel when she sings, it confirms that she's walking in her calling and using her gift to help others. Because that's definitely what I experienced when I listened to her music and while listening to her story. The tracks on her EP, Solstice, she wrote and co-produced, and in one song in particular, I Know, she considers that to be her baby. The lyrics and the arrangements came quickly and naturally for her, and she plays the keys, the drums, and the guitar at the end of the song. That's dope. Her EP is about relationships from different points and times in her life. Her song, Waking Up in the Clouds, is more of a lovey-dovey kind of song when you first start dating an amazing person and you hope they feel the same way too. A New Taste of Bitterness. She was at a point in her life where she would let things work themselves out despite the red flags. And I think we've all been in a situation like that. And it became a new taste of bitterness and frustration for her. With her song Better, she battled with releasing that because she was very vulnerable and open in that song. She doesn't like to put too much of a label on her music, but if she had to give it a label, she will call it neo soul. That's neo soul with a dash of indie and a dash of R&B. So get a taste of this neo soul from her debut EP release party from last night.
Give me a round of applause for Shelby Sol.
My name is Shelby Sol, and I am so excited to be here with y'all tonight. my very first debut EP. October 16th. The whole EP is pretty much about relationship type stuff, so I'm not gonna really waste a lot of time talking about what everyone is about, just relationships. And you got it. That's the whole thing. So alright, this is it. Let's go. Wanna try again? You're more than welcome to begin. Until then, you're on your own. You left a bad taste on my tongue. The words you said to me were strong, and now your venom has me on. No, 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 no. Was really one that I didn't really want to put on the EP because I felt like it was too much, it was too vulnerable, and I realized how much of a hypocrite I was by not wanting to put something vulnerable on my EP. Because the whole point is because you don't know who is going through the same things as you, and that's the whole point of why I wanted to put music out in the first place. Now, and I talked about this, and somebody asked me, I talked about how it's awesome to do it when you're called to do it. You want to talk about it? Because, you know, everything lined up from there. I didn't have to force anything. God made everything happen. And the reason that we're all sitting here today is really because, you know, I responded to that call. So was blind, but now I can see that there was darkness in me. I saw the worst things in you that I now see in me. How could I let this happen to me? So what we're gonna do on this song right here is I'm gonna let my singers show out real quick. And look how ready they are! Look at me! Forget the pain, we're talking about the way, crazy with the other.
For upcoming shows, please follow her IG, purchase her merchandise, download and purchase her EP, let her know Nisee J sent you. Alright y'all, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
You left a bad taste on my tongue. The words you said to me, they stung, and now your venom has me numb. There's nowhere left for me to run. So I decided that